Welcome, everybody, to the first of many conversations about the Oscars that will be featured here on my YouTube channel. It is that time of the year where Oscar predictions are flooding in. Today, I'm going to jumpstart mine predictions. Each episode, I will share my personal 5 picks at the time of recording that are on my own voting ballot that I will be turning in later this year, while sharing the predictions for Oscar nominations. Obviously, my personal 5 and the actual 5 vary every single year just because of the taste of the Academy might not be the same as the taste of my own. But today's episode is going to be focused on Best Actress. As I mentioned, I will be sharing my personal ballot with each of you. That could change between now and when I vote, but I'm going to be sure to share my ballot that I will turn into Critics' Choice, Hollywood Creative Alliance, and the Music City Film Critic Association. At the same time, I will be sharing my predictions for those categories and who I think will be nominated on the Oscar nomination morning. There is a few films in the Best Actress category that I haven't quite seen yet that I believe possibly will have an effect on my personal rankings. I've heard that Sandra Hüller is incredible in Anatomy of a Fall, and I'm the same to be said for Natalie Portman in May, December, and Anjanou Ellis-Taylor in Origin. With that being said, time to share my 5 personal rankings for Best Actress currently as of today. Who I personally have winning this category right now for my own personal ballot is Carey Mulligan for Maestro. Truly just a mesmerizing performance that I love very, very much. Coming in a close second is Greta Lee for Past Lives. Past Lives still holds the strangle chokehold on me as my favorite movie of 2023. It's been a long year, a lot of films. I just rewatched this on my flight back from AFI. Still had that same effect. It was my 3rd or 4th time watching it. It just breaks me every single time. Emma Stone, Poor Things. Brilliant, captivating, mesmerizing, odd, strong performance in that film. Really love that. It's 3 so far. Tiana Taylor for 1001, a film flying way too low on people's radars right now. A performance that should be seen. If I remember correctly, I saw somebody say it's on either Peacock or Paramount right now. Please seek out 1001. Tiana Taylor is just magnificent in it. Currently, there is a battle for that 5th slot in my personal rankings. Phoebe Dynevor for Fair Play, Margot Robbie for Barbie, and Kaylee Spaney for Priscilla. 3 very good performances. As of right now, I think I've got Margot Robbie in that 5th slot just based on my recent revisit of Barbie. I noticed there was a little bit different, something different in that performance for me that really blew me away with Margot Robbie's ability to sell the emotional aspect of that film with just her face. Really thought that she captivated me on a different level seeing it this time around. On the flip side, nomination time. Who do I believe we will hear called on nomination morning as of today? Obviously, some of them are going to be similar with what I've got in my picks, but as of right now, I'm looking at Carey Mulligan for Maestro, Emma Stone for Poor Things, Margot Robbie for Barbie, Sandra Hüller for Anatomy of a Fall, and right now, close battle here with Kaylee Spaney for Priscilla and Anjanou Ellis-Taylor for Origin. Not sure where that battle comes into play, but right now I'm going to go Anjanou Ellis-Taylor right now. I think that she might have a little bit more oomph behind her. I think it's going to be interesting when it comes down to this 5th slot. I really do feel like Carey Mulligan, Emma Stone, they're in that locked position at the 1 and 2. I believe, not just in my own picks, like, you know, in that top tier, but also in the Academy's picks. Sandra Hüller, haven't seen it, but from what I've heard, it's really brilliant and captivating. So I can't wait to see it. But I really feel like she's going to be in that conversation. So that's 1, 2, 3 for me personally, that I believe we're going to hear nomination morning. Now the battle there, right? We're going to have that battle from there with all of these other performances. You know what I mean? Like, you know, obviously you have the conversation could be had for Greta Lee for Past Lives, but does that translate to the Academy? What does that look like for the overall picture, you know what I'm saying? But then, of course, you got to factor in some of the other possible contention. For me, you know, Margot Robbie slides right into that 4 slot pretty well, just because of that film being as massive as it is. I think that plays a huge factor in it. So that's why Margot Robbie's in that 4 slot right now. But Anjanou Ellis-Taylor, veteran of the field, somebody well respected that is overdue for that love. And I believe she's going to slide into that 5th slot right now with Natalie Portman, Kaylee Spaney, May December Priscilla just sitting on the outside looking in. All right, folks, brief, short, to the point. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Who are your current 5 personal or prediction for the upcoming Academy Awards? Leave them in the comments. And folks, Best Actor will be coming very, very soon, followed by Best Director and, of course, Best Picture. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you could do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll talk to each other soon.